Today we're going to be playing a BANT mid-range deck that I like to call Jurassic Park. Now this is called Jurassic Park because we are going to be cloning ourselves some dinosaurs. And now this particular dinosaur's name is a little too hard for me to pronounce, so we're going to call it the dinosaur. But we're going to be taking this dinosaur and we're going to be cloning it with Echoing Equation, a card that allows us to turn all of the creatures on our battlefield into a single creature for a single turn. And legendary rule does not apply, which is great. So how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to be playing a bunch of creatures that ramp us into said dinosaur, things like the Stomper as well as the Cultivator. And then we also want to be going wide, so we want to make sure we have a lot of token generation tools like the Wedding Announcement and the Rabble Rousing. And this deck, it was very hard for us to hit the combo because typically our opponents would concede right before we did our big explosive top end deal. So in playtesting, I did hit a remarkable amount of dinosaurs, so we're going to play that clip here for you now and enjoy that. But today's deck is a lot of fun. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. And if you guys want a full deck breakdown on how we built this thing, stick around to the end of the video for that. There's also a link in the description for the deck list. And if you guys enjoy content just like this, don't forget to hit that like button as well as the subscribe button. Both go a very long way to help support and grow the channel. I really appreciate that. With that being said, guys, enjoy the games. We'll see you on the next one. Peace. Be sure to check out the new Swayze shop that just went live. Get yourself a really cool community-inspired t-shirt, all while helping support the channel. Links to the shop will be down below in the description. And with that being said, enjoy the games. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of Jurassic Park. Now, this deck is going to be amazing because I play tested this thing a couple of times trying to get it dialed in, making the adjustments where we needed to. And we had a game where we had like 30 11 dragons or dinosaurs, and it was crazy. It was absolutely nuts. They all had ward 10. It was insane. But I'm hoping we can do the same thing here. It's a little tough though because our opponents typically like to concede before the combo can hit, which is understandable. All right, we guess we got to go here. I like this opening hand. I hope we can follow it up with some added value of like Wedding Announcements and things like that. Things that can draw us cards would be nice. Memory Deluge. Hey, there we go. There we go. Now, there's a little bit of me that wants to play the Cultivator next. And the reason I want to play the Cultivator next would be because I want to be able to attack him with 2 and get the draw off of the Wedding Announcement, because drawing cards is going to be very important here. But it will set us back a potential land to play out our dinosaur when we get it. It's tough to say. Tough to say what I want to do here. Yeah, I think that's the move. The more cards we can draw out the Wedding Announcement, the better, I think. We'll play this for green, and then we'll get the Stomper down, and then get our white source. So we can do it that route. That way we have doubles of everything. Okay, they voltage surge the Innkeeper. That's actually pretty important. I kind of needed the Innkeeper. But hey, we draw another one. And takes away from our Wedding Announcement draw, which is a little tough. Do we go for... Yeah, I'm going to go Innkeeper into Wedding Announcement here. It does... We lose out on one potential draw off of the Wedding Announcement, but it's okay. We get a little bit of life. Let's hope they don't blow up the board here. I mean, obviously Doom Scars and things like that, but they need 5 mana for that because they didn't foretell anything. They dropped 2 lands. And they're looking to kill the Innkeeper again. Okay, that's fine. I have 2 creatures this time. And we get a Memory Deluge. That's actually really, really huge for us here. Let's see if we can go find... good spells. That's unfortunate, but hey, we still get to draw a card with the Wedding Announcement. So, and the Topiary comes in and it can immediately, you know, attack, block, etc. So nice. I'll take the Wandering Emperor. I mean, that does kill the actually the Velomachus does not. It has vigilance, doesn't it? It does. Interesting. The Pugilist is also very interesting. I'm going to attack with you and you. Drawing a card with the wedding announcement again. The whole team gets pumped up, and I'm probably just gonna memory deluge because I just need to find I need to find our dragon, and I'm sorry, I keep saying dragon. I need to find our dinosaur, and we can copy it. So feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about closing this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cost 9 to cast. Again, though, they're looking to do their invoke justice here. I'm sure they've got it. So we're gonna get hit by a Velomachus Lorehold here, which is what it is. Sure. We can kill it though if we find the dinosaur. And I'm calling it the dinosaur because I don't want to say its name. Its name is way too hard to pronounce, and I'm sure people are going to say something about that. Yep, you got it. That's dead. We take 9. Nice. Here we go. This should be able to find what we need though. There it is. Boom. And it costs 9, like I said. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make it 9. Let's make it 9, and you can say goodbye to your little Velomachus Lorehold. Love this dinosaur, bruh. He's so strong. He's so strong. I didn't even need a copy either. Just a solid game all around. Nice and clean GG's. By the way, we are on the road to Mythic right now, so one more game. We've got ourselves a Mythic deck here. Let's see. All right, solid first game. And seeing that we're going to hit Mythic next turn, and it's getting kind of late in the afternoon for me here because I've been doing some work on the deck. I'm gonna go get some lunch after this, and then after some lunch we'll come back and hit it again. This hand could be really good if I find the mana, because we got the life gain with the prosperous innkeeper, so hopefully that can get us there. We'll see. We shall see. The Sage is nice off the top. More mana is just going to be really good off the top here. Maybe another blue source could be very, very helpful. Another innkeeper, huh? Just going to continuously give us innkeepers, which is totally fine. I mean, again, if we're gaining 3 life per turn every time a creature hits the field, like, this deck goes really wide. So plus, I mean, all the treasures too to help us get to the, you know, the dino a little bit quicker. It's nice. All right, that's gonna get a bit of a pump, unfortunately. All right, well, I'm interested in playing the wedding announcement. I really am, but I don't think I can. Do I eat this treasure though for this? Possibly. Yeah, I think I do. And then we get the Seeker's Chariot down next turn. Hold off on the wedding announcement for now. There's no rush. We're gaining 3 life a turn again per creature, like I said. So, you know, 2 cats coming down next turn is 6 life gain. That's pretty insane. So we should be able to keep up with any sort of damage they're inputting down on us with all these zombies. And they don't even attack with the 2/3. I love it. All right. They think I'm going to triple block with my innkeepers? No shot. No shot. Gosh, getting another land here would be super helpful. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Even though it's not a white source, I think it's important to get another blue here. We can memory deluge next turn, and then hopefully all of our mana issues will go away. That's the plan, at least. All right, no attacks. Now we got a big body too to block with, which I'm super excited about. We can, you know, threaten to kill Champion of the Perished or whatever. What is this? Tap 3 untapped creatures you control the top card of your library. You put it in your graveyard. Oh, okay. Interesting. I will exchange with the Champion of the Perished all day long if they want to. No, that can keep hitting me. I don't care about that. I don't care about that at all. Yeah, we got to go find some mana. We have to. It is what it is. We got to take a little bit of a turn off here. Yeah, double land seems fine. I know the Topiary seems pretty cool too because it is a creature. It does get us a land. Actually, that would be pretty silly not to take it, right? Yeah, that'd be pretty silly. All right, that's fine. No attacks. We're still at 17 life. Obviously, their board is a little scary. It's a lot of creatures down on the battlefield here with a lot of power. Also, a lot of reoccursion because they die. They then create, you know, more zombies with the headless rider. Creates 2/2 zombies when their non-token creatures die. So that's something to think about. Okay, that's also going to grow the champion of the parish pretty heavily. We have nothing to really worry about though, as long as we can get this down, man. And once we get this down, then we can start fighting their stuff. It's going to be a wrap from there, but... let's get the Stomper down. Stomper finds us more mana. We gain 3 life. Come on, there we go. And we can gain another 3 life, seems fine. I would like to play the Asika's Chariot for another 6 life gain here, but I think the wedding announcement's fine because I don't want to eat my treasure up here because we have now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're one shy of being able to cast the old dinosaur. So we'll take another 3 life gain here. Not a big deal. Back to 20. Still chilling on the life total here. The opponent's going to start swinging in freely with the 3/2 zombie with Decayed. They like the top card. Okay, that's fine. Interesting. They want a double scry, basically. All right. That's fine. Man, they're really taking their time on attacking in here, which is really helping us a lot. Really helping us a lot. Innkeeper's just pulling the team out of the dirt here, man. We're digging it. We're digging it. All right, let's go with that. That's fine. And then we'll go with the Chariot. Or we'll probably go Memory Deluge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Memory Deluge actually because I really want to find I want to find the copy spell so we can turn all these creatures into... oh wow, how unfortunate is that? How unfortunate is that? I'd really like to find the equation though so I can turn this, obviously, all the creatures into it. All right, no attacks. Let's go ahead and pop another 1/1. And now we're at 23 life total. Just gaining that life. Feeling good. Feeling good. They're going to get a little agitated, I'm sure, and try to swing in with everything at some point here. I'm just wondering when that point's going to be. They like their card again. Let's just kill this. Let's get rid of it. Okay. So they're going to start drawing cards with Kato. That's pretty good. I'm surprised they threw that first Kato into the graveyard, to be honest. That was such good value for them, and they just threw it away, which was so strange to me. All right, and look at this. This is at a 9/8, which is 1 shy of being able to kill my dinosaur. So we're gonna go ahead and drop the old dinosaur in here. Do I want to do that though? Because if I fight it, I do have to attack, which then does give up said dinosaur. That actually might not be a good idea. That might not be a good idea. We might want to look to give this first strike next turn before we attack with it. But we are giving them time to set up here. All right, yeah, let's just wait. I don't like it, but I'm gonna wait. Attacking him with the dinosaur seems good because we obviously kill this before it can get big enough to kill this. But then they just block it with a simple little, you know, whatever, Jadar, and then it would die. So, gonna wait. They are giving us time though. This is the biggest thing, right? Is they've given us so much time here to set up, which I love. Because if we find the Echo equation, this game is a wrap. This game is gonna be so sick if we hit that. There's no secret I can't. Let's get to Mythic with the combo. Let's do it. Let's friggin' do it. Come on, equation off the top. Rip it off the top of the deck. Rabble Rousing is pretty cool. Wait a minute. If I rabble rousing and then I find the echoing equation with the rabble rousing, we got it. Let's do it. This could be so sick. Let's see. I didn't actually anticipate that. Ah, oh, come on. It's still okay though. I mean, we still attack in, I think, with the we had 3, 6, 7, 8. So I do have to attack in with 2 creatures here. You go to face, you go here, and that way we can trigger the the rabble rousing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, this will give us the rabble rousing, and then we also Wandering Emperor here. Wandering Emperor, give first strike, and then we kill the champion of the perished. I think that's a pretty clean play if I'm being honest here. All right, that's dead. They block with champion of the perished, obviously, and then we first strike, and then we GG them. They probably don't want to give up the champion of the perished, though, to be honest. I mean, it does only have 11 toughness. Wow, they don't. Very shocking. Not that shocking, I should say, but... All right, Wandering Emperor's down, and we lose complete audio to the game. I love that. Audio bug is so fun. All right, we gotta find this echoing equation somehow, man. We've got everything we could ever dream of on the battlefield right now. And there goes our friend's head. They explode. GG's. We are in Mythic. I mean, we can't be too upset about that. We're in Mythic, but we didn't get to pull off the old infinite dinosaur plays. But early Mythic for us this month. We don't typically get to Mythic this quickly. We usually mess around a little bit more, but let's go ahead and see where we landed. 93%. That'll be a little higher than that. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some lunch. I'll be right back. All right, we are in Mythic, and I did just grab me some lunch. I feel so much better now. Had my favorite Mexican food of all time. It is so good, this restaurant I go to, man. I had to wait though for like 30 minutes, which was a bummer, but I had to wait for an hour for that stuff, man. It is too good. Opponent goes first. Cool, classic. And then also 2-land hand. Cool, classic. All right, this is better, I suppose. All right, can we get that innkeeper again? That'd be great. That'd be really nice off the top. Opponent's running Is It colors with a bank buster. The old bank busteroni, huh? Well, things are getting a little trickier now too that we're in Mythic, FYI. Okay, Is It with a bank buster and a fable and a den of the bugbear. Very, very strange, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. All right, we're gonna go with the Stomper. And a white source. This can be blue and they only discard 1 card, and it's a Field of Ruin. Bankbuster draws a card. Still not sure what they're up to just yet. Hopefully they think that my topiary can block and they don't attack here. That'd be sweet. Nice. They don't attack into the topiary even though it can't actually block. Love that. All right, let's go with blue and then Prosperous Innkeeper into Chariot, maybe? No, that's not it. Prosperous Innkeeper into Wedding Announcement, I think is the play here. And they just looked at the Stomper. I think they just figured out that it can block that last turn. Fading Hope. Oh, on the Stomper? Yes, please. Thank you for another land. Appreciate that. I'll take an extra land. All right, we're gaining life now. That's the biggest thing, right? Is gaining life. Opponent hasn't put any sort of pressure on us yet. So, I mean, our big plays should be better than their big plays because our big plays are always really silly. Unless, of course, they're running the infinite Jeskai sort of loop here, which is definitely likely to be the case. They do put down Goldspan Dragon. Very tough card for us to deal with. And then they crew their Bank Buster. Very nice. Okay. Gonna take it. Feels bad, but gonna take it. Another wedding announcement. Interesting. How do we proceed? How do we proceed? Memory Deluge seems cool. Just to see if I can get maybe some Wandering Emperor to get rid of this stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Memory Deluge into Wedding Announcement here. Very nice. Okay, that changes my plans up a little bit, which I appreciate. Another Prosperous Innkeeper. No attacks. Gonna gain 2 more life here. Now we got some blocks as well. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're 1 land shy. Come on, we need 1 untapped land off the top here. And then the dinosaur can come in and we can start looking to close this thing up. Obviously, we got to beware of, you know, the opponent's ability to Fading Hope their own gold span back to their hand, which would be a bit annoying, but it doesn't even matter either unless we hit a land. Like, everything depends on me hitting a land here, so taking another 8 is not going to fly. I mean, I guess we are going to gain life, so maybe we can survive another attack of 8, but I'd rather not. Okay, not a land. Not a land, and it does eat a treasure. So I think I wait, because I have to get this down to kill the gold span. It's my only hope. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a Topiary Stomper. And then we're going to play a Sika's Chariot. But if I play the Chariot, we're in the same sort of boat here, aren't we? Where we need to ensure a land drop off the top. So maybe we don't. Maybe we go with the Wedding Announcement. Wedding Announcement that gains us another 2 life. Oh, they negate it though. Oh, lame sauce. All right, it's fine. That's fine. The whole squad gets pumped up here, so they can't attack in anymore with the Bank Buster, but they can go over the top still with 2 gold spans. But starting next turn, we have the dragon, and I'm sorry, the dinosaur, and it comes in and attacks the gold span, and we're looking good. Okay, we're looking terrible. We just took 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. All right, that's game. Super unfortunate, man. Just so unfortunate. We were 1 turn off. If we would have hit that land, they would have been in trouble. But instead, they've got themselves 3 gold span dragons. Well, they won, so I'm just waiting to see if they actually go through with the winning combo here. The negate too on the Wedding Announcement also helped them win, because that put them in a position where they could get lethal. Unfortunate. Going second though, and you know, up against the deck with a bunch of flyers, which we don't typically handle very well anyways. It happens. Just was 1 away from the, you know, 1 turn away, but GG's. On to the next one. I'm gonna have to restart the game already to fix the audio. All right, well, that'll happen, unfortunately. Goldspan Dragon's just a beast of a card. It is what it is. All right, what do we got here? Well, much better. Okay. See, now this I can live with. This is not terrible. We've got the Innkeeper followed by the Stomper. Great 1-2 punch there. Going second again, though. Not much of a surprise on that. I didn't realize how much I was actually going second until I looked at my stats the other day. It's actually wild. All right, no problem. A double Innkeeper, don't mind if I do. Obviously gonna get hit by Meat Hook Massacre or Blood on the Snow at some point in this game, so gotta keep an eye out for that. Could cost me the game at some point, unless of course we can surprise them with the echoing equation. All right, they go and they grab themselves a pest summoning. I mean, I hope they play it now. That'd be cool. Okay, they eat all their treasure. Love that. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. And then I don't really love this just because I'm gonna have to eat that treasure here for this, but maybe worth it for the actual land. I'm gonna need to get another land here. Let's go for green. No attacks. I think getting down the Stomper is going to be good here for some blocks against its tenacious underdog, especially because they're going to keep recasting it over and over again. Soren's annoying too because it creates flyers. Flyers are my problem at the moment to deal with. Elusive flyers. All right. I like the deluge here. We'll just pass the turn for now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. We need to get what, 7 for the Stomper, right? Yeah, 7. So we need 2 more lands for the Stomper. Gonna be tough to get those down unless I find like a cultivator or something. But it'd be nice to get an attack through on the Soren because once it ults, it's gonna be problems. So let's try to figure that out. All right, they attack into me. Gonna take it. And let's get it. So we need a white source, and we also, I mean, another, like a Wandering Emperor wouldn't be terrible either, just because we can, you know, exile the tenacious underdog, which would be a pretty big help. And we got it. We got it. So I'll do this then, and then I'll look to do the Wandering Emperor play. I think that's fair. And then we'll be good to go. We'll gain a little bit of life here off of the Emperor. And it looks like we might be able to get off a ton of copies of the Coma, which is nice. It looks like we should be able to stop our opponents from alting the Soren, especially if they get aggressive here and attack with everything. We'll see. But Blood on the Snow is still a serious problem for us. That's also kind of a problem because it hits the Stomper, which would have been the reason we can lower the loyalty on Soren. They're definitely going to lead back the 1/1s to block Soren here, so that's going to be tricky. Wow, nothing, huh? Didn't expect that. They must have played around the Wandering Emperor there, which, I mean, kudos to them for doing so. All right, well, I suppose we go for the Coma then. All right, let's go for Coma, and then they are, like I said, they're going to be able to ult this, which is 13 damage. But it would kill their Soren, so, I mean, I guess I can honestly take that, which sounds kind of crazy, but I could take it because I'm up to 22 life thanks to the Innkeepers. The Innkeepers just doing an absolute clinic on our opponents, man. This card has been seriously the MVP of the deck today, so very interesting. All right, we gain Indestructible for this play, and then they go ahead and sweep the board. Totally fine. They do get back a creature, though. They go Tenacious Underdog. Interesting choice on the creature to bring back because the Underdog could be replayed for Blitz. So it's kind of a bold choice there. I wonder if they minus the Soren 7. That'd be crazy. They do. Okay, so they're just going to try to deal the damage to my face, which, again, pretty interesting choice there. Another Underdog. Man, this audio thing is driving me crazy. All right, let's go ahead and put the 1/1 counter here. Let's go with green, maybe. And then we'll get down the pugilist as well. Obviously another sweeper could hit us, but they only got one card that we don't know about right now. So feeling pretty good that we're going to be able to avoid said sweeper. And let's get an attack in here. We're 7-7, you know, with first strike. So get that down. Put some pressure on them. I'm really shocked that they gave up their Sorin though for that ult. Especially with the life total that we were at. It's kind of crazy to me. Sedgemoor Witch. All right, they're done. This game is pretty much over because we can turn every single creature on the battlefield into a pugilist 8/8 trampler and hopefully win the game. I don't know. It might not be enough. We'll see. Oh my gosh. Even better, ladies and gentlemen. Even better. This is gonna be good. This is going to be very good. We've got, you know, plenty of blockers to lead back for their creatures, and we just go ahead and fight, you know, every single turn now. We might actually be able to see the combo go off, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be lit. Litty forgetty. This is going to be sweet. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. All right, they're looking to gain a lot of life. I mean, they have a lot of life to gain, which is really good for us because the more things that they can get down here and the more they think they might be able to survive the next couple of attacks, the better, because it'll allow us to actually pull off the echoing play, which is so good. Gonna go quickly here so our opponent doesn't get bored and quit. If they top deck Blood on the Snow, though, I'd be really sad. Okay. Okay. All right, we allow the underdog damage. All right, they're just gonna use it to draw a card. Okay. I really hope they let us do this. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The moment of truth. Echoing Equation about to make an appearance. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. No, just let us go through with it. It would have been so cool. Guys, look at the board. We were about to play a Seeker's Chariot, getting 2 more cats. Then we would have Echo Equation. We would have had 1 plus these 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or so. Dinosaurs. Oh man, GG. All right, so for now on, if we get the Echo Equation play, we're gonna just play it. We're not gonna drop the Seeker's Chariot and all that extra stuff. We are going to just play it and get it down because we're not going to get an opportunity at it, I don't think. Can't believe I got that off in the playtesting, of course, on my second game in. That always seems to happen to me, man. I have this really cool idea in mind that I really want to showcase for a video, and it works perfectly the first or second time. And then we just never can pull off the craziness again. All right, gonna definitely keep chasing the lands here. I think that's the play here. Get to the coma as fast as possible. Take action, do green, and then we have another blue here, which is great. Sure, get in for an attack. Even the odds here at 19 apiece. I like our chances here because we have such a big body already down on the field, and we have another one to back it up, and in the Seeker's Chariot. Like, we're in a really good spot right now. Yeah, we can attack with the 3/4 because we have again another 3/4 to block with. So we're winning this race against an aggro player, which feels so good. Mono red taking a beatdown from the BANT mid-range kind of combo deck. All right, that's a problem. We can't really do anything about that right now. We're going to take the hit, but we do have a Wandering Emperor for the next time around. All right, Wandering Emperor it is. We'll lead back the 1 for the 2/2, and then we'll say go. Might have to settle for the copies of the coma, which is still really, really good. If we could pull it off. They're going to create a bunch of 1/1s. Interesting. Are they going to try to go wide here and send everybody? Because they might regret that. Nope, just the 5/4. All right. Runs right into the Wandering Emperor, which there's nothing they could have done. They had to try to attack either way. And we'll go ahead and play another cultivator. Got to get closer to the coma. The closer to the coma we get, the better.
Show them how we greet our
Do 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 do. All right. Thundering Raiju, that's a good card. I mean, we're at 16. I mean, we are taking a bit of damage here, and they've got a pretty wide board, but our wide board is going to be wider, and it's going to be 10 times bigger when we hit the Echo. So let's get the coma down. I'm going to give them the opportunity here to not concede. I'm just going to pass.
keep watch for it.
I was just going to pass the turn and let them, you know, have another turn at it. Gosh darn it. It's just tough to get off because we've already pretty much won before we even get the echoing down. All right, well, Echo Equation is turning out to be a little bit more of a win more card, but we kind of figured that much. Because the game plan is simple, and when the dragon or when the dinosaur comes down, people just don't want to deal with it, and I don't blame them. That thing is wild. Ward 10 and killing everything in its sight, like, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Not me though, I'd love to see it. All right, this is a pretty snap keep. Unfortunately, the curve here is a little bit slow because we don't actually get the innkeeper in on 2, but it's all good. It's all good, baby. Ooh, that's enticing. Actually, yes. Let's go grab a blue, I guess, because we're probably gonna be lacking in the blue mostly. And then next turn we have innkeeper and we have cultivator. Innkeeper's gonna have to carry some weight here because this is a Naya build with some aggression. So cultivator comes down, gains us a bit of life. You know what? Do I want to kill this? Kind of want to kill this. Yeah, I want to kill this because we're looking at like things like Halana coming down next turn. I want you gone. And before they can get the 1/1 counters on anything else, I want that thing gone. Which means I'm probably gonna have to block with the innkeeper to protect it, or I can let it go and just not worry too much about it because we do have the rabble rousing coming in, and rabble rousing plus innkeeper equals infinite life gain. So is it Halana like I thought? No, it's Gallic Greeters. Better. I'm glad it's not Halana. All right. Well, here we go. Moment of truth. Are they going to attack into the Wandering Emperor or my face? They go Wandering Emperor, which is to be understandable. Like, it's fine. It's fine.
Never done for good.
Cultivator. Keep the lands coming. I can't let the land drops stop coming because once they stop coming, we slow down on the dinosaur drop. We need to get the dinosaur out on curve, I think. Obviously, I know rabble rousing could have came out there, but attacking him with my edge wall, I'm sorry, my prosperous innkeeper, not exactly what I want to be doing right now. So just gonna hopefully buy some time here. I'm hoping for a land, and then I can also Quandrix, and then I can well, I guess I can wedding announcement either way, but yeah, we're okay. We're okay here. It's the first bit of damage we're taking for this game, so I'm okay with that. Land or not, we're going to be able to play the cultivator and the wedding announcement, so that works out pretty good. Wedding announcement. We get another critter down, and we're looking to play defensively. I'm not going to attack here. I'm just going to play defensively. They could double block. They could bring down their Seeker's Chariot. There's a lot of things they can do here. So I'm going to wait, and then hopefully the rabble rousing can find me the dinosaur, and then we can get lucky enough to top deck the equation, and we got ourselves a situation here. We'll have ourselves a bit of a situation. But again, rabble rousing, guys, gonna gain me so much life next turn. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. We attack in with all 5. We do pop the rabble rousing, but that would mean we're giving up the innkeeper as potential life gain for the future, which I don't know if I like that. I might have to just go for 9 creatures for this turn. 9 total. Ugh. All right, they're swinging in. They're sending it. So with their sudden aggression here, that does change up some stuff. Let's see. I think we just take out as many of their creatures as we can. Take a big chunk of this, unfortunately. Don't worry too much about the copied creature because it's going to go away. And ultimately, we make some pretty good exchanges there, I think. We do get the equation. That's huge. It's actually so huge. But we don't get the dinosaur or even a coma, unfortunately. All right, we are going to draw a card, though, off of the wedding announcement play here. And wow, they quit. Interesting. I didn't expect them to quit there. We'll take it, I guess, but I did not expect that. And that is going to conclude today's gameplay portion of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's games, but before we go any further, I am going to break this deck down in full and to kind of show you how I built it up. But before I do that, I want to say a huge shout out and thank you to everyone who's made it this far into the video. I do very much appreciate that. It helps a lot more than you might know sticking around this long, and the average view duration goes up. YouTube likes that stuff, so thank you, appreciate you. And with that being said, let's take a look at today's deck. So of course, echoing equation, if you haven't noticed, is the card that I built the deck around. This is a card that I wanted to cause some sort of commotion and ruckus with, and make something, target something in particular that I thought was absolutely insane. That card being this one. I'm not gonna say its name again. I don't know how to say it. Taraske. I don't know. Who cares? It's a big dinosaur. We're trying to copy this thing because it's a 10/10 haste creature that fights on just on entry because it has haste. This thing is nuts. You do have to cast it, so you can't reanimate this thing, which is why it never really makes any of my reanimation decks, because the ward and the haste and all that, it's all dependent upon you casting it. I think I did see somebody technically cast this thing with a fight rigging once before, which this deck had in there for a minute or two, but ultimately I don't think we needed it, so it made it, it didn't make the cut. But rabble rousing, I didn't get a chance to try it, but maybe if you guys can try it out and let me know. The wording on this card says, you get the hideaway 5, and the hideaway says when a permanent enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library, exile 1 face down, and then you get to play the exiled card without paying its mana cost, which to me sounds like, you're casting it just without paying its mana cost. So I think that does work. I think I've seen it done before. I just can't quite remember. But so rabble rousing, being able to create a bunch of creatures for us is super helpful because we want to go extremely wide. That was the next part of the equation that I wanted to do. Is it doesn't really matter if we copy the dinosaur if we don't have a lot of creatures to copy and turn into. So rabble rousing was a great way to produce a lot of bodies, as well as other token generation tools like wedding announcement, creates us 3 bodies. A Seeker's Chariot creates us 2. We're trying to get multiples at one time. That way we have a big target for the dinosaur. And I thought Prosperous Innkeeper was a really nice touch because the nothing till turn 3 is pretty tough, and it seems like a lot of the decks that I want to build and the fun things I want to do, things don't start really happening till turn 3, which can get you in a lot of trouble because you die really fast with the aggro decks. So I thought Innkeeper was a great way to not only ramp us up but also generate us a ton of life gain if we can stack them up and then spit out a boatload of tokens. So I thought that was a great addition to the deck, and it also can turn into a dinosaur, which is also super helpful. Wandering Emperor was kind of a no-brainer for me. It's a great way to gain life, and it was a really nice flex card in any sort of white deck because you can not only create more tokens, which is great, but flash this thing in and gain life and kill something is also really, really good. Obviously the Stomper and the Cultivator helpful to get to the dinosaur play. And then Memory Deluge for late game when you run out of gas. And lastly, we splashed in 2 comas because if we don't get the dinosaur, copying a multitude of comas sounds like a pretty good deal for me too. But yeah, that's the deck in a nutshell. That's how we kind of put it together. Again, some changes you can make, something you could things you could try out. Again, you know, fight rigging was something that I had in the deck originally. It's just another way to basically get your dinosaur in for cheap. But that's not really what the focus was. Once the dinosaur, you know, makes its way onto the field, we typically almost win every game anyways. But fight rigging was equally as tough to get down, because early on this was just, you know, we're using it on you know, wedding announcements, and the only card that really makes sense is the Stomper. But even then, you know, putting 1/1 counters on the Stomper, it's not going to be till 7 power for a long time, which typically, if we're just ramping up properly, we should be able to get to the dinosaur pretty quickly. Another card, actually, I'm glad it actually popped up here. Decisive Denial, another card that I love putting in all of my blue-green decks. And it works as, you know, a counter spell, but also it fights. And when you're talking about big creatures like this, you know, you want to be able to fight things to remove them off the battlefield, which is super helpful. But the fact that the dinosaur fights everything by itself, pretty cool. You could also add in Blizzard Brawls and go with the snow package, but, you know, 3 colors, adding snow packages can make things a little tricky. But ultimately, guys, I mean, the world is your oyster. With all of my decks, I like to say, you know, I don't actually say this enough, but please, I encourage you guys to change it, mix it up. Let me know how you guys, you know, decide to do things with this deck. Take it as just, you know, the shell, make it your own, come up with better ideas. I'm by no means the, you know, end all be all to any sort of magic endeavor. I am, you know, learning as I go as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's deck. If you have any ideas on how to make it better, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, we have a pretty cool Discord if you guys want to join that and give me some cool thoughts and ideas on what you guys think of the decks and things you can do to add and make them more fun. But ultimately, that's going to conclude today's video. And before I hop out of here, as always, a huge shout out goes to the Marty Mob. I have to give a big shout out to the Marty Mob at the end of every video to let them know how much I appreciate them. If you guys don't know, the Marty Mob is the membership program here on the channel, and these people help support the channel with their monthly membership. So huge love and shout out for them, you know, for the love and support that they give me. And if you guys want to learn more about it and become a member, you can hit the join button down below or the link in the description. But that is going to conclude today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow for Wednesday's video, as well as a live stream. Until then, guys, peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the Mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.